Hello and welcome to Blizzard's Tower Defense. Today I'm gonna show you how you beat this game without losing a single life point. Alright. First thing you wanna do is you wanna build 2 towers at these locations.
Job done. Upgrade complete.
The next thing you wanna do is you wanna upgrade this and this tower to level 5 and this one to level 3. This location is actually the best location in the game, since it reaches this whole area, all of this area.
Upgrade complete.
Alright, this one's done.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
We needed a little bit more gold.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
Alright, we finished upgrading the towers,
Upgrade complete.
and now we collect gold. We need 50 gold to make a hero. If you are able to, you can actually remove, like, when it hits 2 times the first creep, you can select it to hit another target. So this tower attacks the creep 3 times because it has like a little bit of time before the other creeps come. There is actually a small chance that all of the creeps die before the third tower, but there's a much higher chance of it not happening. So that's right. That's the reason you always build the 3 towers. Alright. You got a hero. You wanna build the GLT1 scenarios. The first skill you wanna take is the Fire Elemental one, which is the best skill level 1 and the worst later. So you only wanna take 1 level of it. Alright. We're gonna leave this tower for now, we're not gonna sell it, cause it will be still useful until the 8th wave. So we're gonna sell the other, the leftover tower after the level 7. You also want to keep mana for your Finger of Pain. We don't want to use it to summon another fire elemental. Alright. Another reason you want to build a hero as soon as possible is because the 5th wave drops the first item, so that's why you need it already, the hero. Now you wanna grab the Finger of Death and you max it. There we go. We got enough money for the hero tower. Right here, there we go. Now I
Job done.
select control as a group. I have scenarios on 1 and the hero tower on number 2. So first thing you wanna do now is use the Finger of Death on this one and just watch the Death Aura destroy others. You also take the Aura level 1 because it's the most powerful right now and it will be the worst skill later, so you don't max it, you only take 1 level. You wanna sell the items, all the items except the mana items that give stat mana or mana regen. Others you don't want, and we don't need the tower anymore. Now we have gold for the other tower, the other hero tower, that is. You plant it right beneath this one, and there we go, we got the towers. Now for this little period we won't need anything else. You take the wolves, because that's 2 units more. The stun isn't that useful early, it's only 1 second, but we will max it. I'll actually summon this one as well. I cannot take it with the hero tower, it's a bit too far. You don't want to go with the hero over here anymore, because you want all the experience to be around this range, so all the hero towers and the hero itself can get it. Alright, the next thing you want to build is the booster tower. The first reason is for the mana regen that it gives right away. That's the first reason.
Job done.
Now before you build anything else, you need to take this. You can max it right away because it's most useful, and you can also take 1 level of this. Forgot to summon these ones, doesn't really matter. You can see that it's really powerful. -6 armor. Alright. You can have one level of this, but you don't want to max it yet because it's not very efficient. It's the 10% is actually low on itself, but one level of it, it's fine. So this level, there is the dragon that spawns little dragons, the babies. So you want this creep to go as far as you can, so it drops more eggs, so you get more gold. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna move all these units and try not to focus too much to actually kill it. We're gonna let it just to attack a little bit of it, and then we're gonna focus on the others. There we go. That will be more than enough. You can attack it right now. We're gonna let it spawn the last egg right here. There we go, we're gonna destroy it right now. We're gonna take the wolves, just in case, to help us. There we go. Alright. There's nothing else for now that you need from these auras. So now we collect gold for the jailer. You take Fan of Knives. We're gonna max Fan of Knives. Max Fan of Knives. It's most efficient. It's an AoE damage. It's quite high. So we're gonna max this one. And then we're gonna max Chain Lighting. For this tower, the bird is weaker than the wolves. It's only one. It does less damage, it doesn't have a crit. It attacks slower. So we're not gonna have much benefit from it. So we're gonna take 2 levels of this, and then we're gonna do this. Then we're gonna max the stun. You want 2 levels, so you get the crit, the critical strike from the wolves. Alright. We're gonna sell these. We don't really need these. Alright. And we have enough money for jailer. That's actually what I like doing. Putting it on patrol when I don't need the builder. So it doesn't show here. Alright. This is by far the most useful item, the most useful tower. It does an AoE splash. It has really good damage, and most important, it slows. So all the creeps will be slowed in that splash area. It won't be just one creep, it will be multiple ones. Alright. Make sure you use the spells from the towers. And you can see the effects. It's really powerful. Alright. Now we're gonna strategically place all these towers on the edges. We don't really need the mana yet, so we won't pick it up.
Job done. Job done.
When we finish deploying the coal towers, we're gonna we're going to upgrade the slow, and then we're gonna start building poison towers. You don't want to max the cold because the cold towers, because the only thing that increases is damage, and it's not especially high. So only the slow. The slow doesn't scale, so it doesn't matter. You don't want to max it. Again, make sure you use the spells of the heroes. No, we don't want to max the fire elemental. You do wanna, you can spawn it, you can use it, by the way, the skill for now. Alright, we can have actually, nope, this guy's a bit too far. Alright, we got the level 2 wolves, now we max the stun. And don't forget to build the towers. So we kinda wanna build these towers like spreading from the middle all over the other places.
Job done.
gonna spawn this one. Not sure if these spawned, I don't think they did.
Job done.
If I used those before. Alright, we're gonna give this one to our hero tower, because it gives mana. Okay, well, you also wanna build here, exactly. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, right here. And the other one, two places, two, what's it called before, below. 1,
Job done.
2. Alright, now we can also start putting here in the front, so that the incoming enemy gets a bit softened, so it is killed easier.
Job done.
Alright, we got all that. We need 2 more, one here and one here. And then we're done with the cold towers.
Job done. Job done.
We don't want to summon
Job done.
the wolves and the elemental right away. You can wait until it until the heroes, I mean until the creeps come here. You can see how it does splash damage and slow. So it's really effective. This tower is amazing throughout the game. Especially in the early parts, where it also does a lot of damage, as you can see. Alright, let's spawn. You don't want to max this one. Do not make that mistake. It scales really badly. Alright, let's finish up those cold towers. There we go.
Job done. Job done.
After we upgrade the slow aura, we're gonna take the lightning towers, and then we're gonna start building them. After we finish all the desired places for the lightning towers, we're gonna upgrade those, because they give crit and bash on the level 30. Alright, let's summon the animals. Actually, this one is big. I'm gonna pull this guy. Finger it. Alright, we have for this enough money. Exactly here.
Job done.
with one hit it slows everyone. That's pretty awesome. Alright. Summon these spirits, animals, whatever you wanna call them. It also has a very short cooldown, so that's also very nice. There we go. Right here. And then we're gonna build 4 in this. What in this part and 4 in this one.
Job done.
After we build all the lightning towers, we can upgrade this aura to level 1.
Job done. Job done.
After we get the ult of the scenarios, we won't be summoning those elementals anymore, because the damage will be too low and we need the mana for the finger and the ult. Alright, let's summon the spirits. Also make sure you don't... you can build the towers during the waves, you don't have to wait until the creeps die.
Job done.
Alright.
Job done.
We finish the upper part. We need 2 more and we're done.
Job done. Job done.
Alright, this one gives int, so we're not gonna sell this one. We're gonna start maxing our stomp now. So all the items you wanna give it to this guy, so he has as much mana as possible, so he can cast all the spells multiple times in one wave. That will be extremely important later in the game. So you make sure you save those int items. The other items sell, because you need gold for as many the towers. Alright, we finished with the lightning towers. We're gonna get 1 aura.
Job done. Job done.
Now before we upgrade the towers, we're gonna build the poison towers as well. Summon the spirits. Use the Fan of Knives. There we go. Alright, we got our ult. Now we don't wanna use the mana to summon this one anymore. You can see that the hero has mana problems. Or you can give it to this one as well. Doesn't really matter if your hero or the hero tower takes. Alright. Oh, that's the wrong one. Now we wanna build exactly 8 towers. We're gonna build 6 here. Now you can see the reason why I built those 2 cold towers like that.
Job done. Job done.
And we're gonna put
Job done. Job done. Job's done.
right.
Job's done.
You wanna ult this guy? Nope, it's magic minion now. We can't use it. Use the ult. So our first wave, quote unquote, of poison towers is built, so we're not gonna build those anymore. Now we're gonna start maxing the lightning towers. After we finish the upgrading the lightning towers, we're gonna take the second level of damage aura and then onward. I'm gonna demonstrate on the level 25 the power of the ults, this one and this one as well. Also, you wanna make sure you summon the Treant just before the wave comes. Right. I can use the stun as well. As you increase the levels for stump, it also increases the AoE of it. So you can keep that in mind as well. We don't really need the Feign of Night anymore. Alright.
Research complete.
After now we're gonna upgrade the poison towers, and then we're gonna take the damage aura. Actually, what we could have done is first upgrade the poison towers, then the lightning towers, and then the aura. But it doesn't really matter. It's just something I suggest. We don't really need the damage yet, as much as it's slow. So because the creeps are still quite weak. I'm gonna use one of the lesser mana after I use the spells, because my hero is kind of low. A bit too late, that's okay. There we go.
Research complete.
By the way, the band that's playing in the background is called Burn After Me. If you like it, you can check out their stuffs on the internet. I'm sure there are plenty. Oh, and by the way, I forgot about that. You wanna use the Finger of Nizhguai, so he activates his spell. So the damage gets blocked here, so you can kill the creeps here before he comes too close. Oh, I could have ulted. Okay, I'm gonna demonstrate the power of their ults next level, next wave. Another int item. There we go. Alright, the damage aura. Done, we got all the auras maxed out. Now we collect gold for the executioner. These are basically this is a weaker version of the lightning tower, and this one is the weaker version of the cold tower, so we don't want those. We don't need those. Make sure you don't forget to summon the crits. We're gonna ult now. I'm gonna use all the spells that we can, even the stun. This is actually the furthest the creep has been after I built the cold towers. Actually, before we build the executioner, we're gonna build the second wave of our poison towers now. Oh, I actually messed up. Oh, it's okay. Alright. These towers are very cheap and they are quite cost efficient. So we wanna build those a lot. Got to use those. We're gonna sell this one. There we go. Second wave of poison towers finished.
Job done. Job done.
The reason I send these on patrol is so they don't show up on the minimap. It's just a little preference, nothing important. Alright, we still may need the gold for our executioner now. So we're gonna save the gold for now. Not gonna buy anything else. This way is a bit harder, so we're gonna use our ults now on this one. Excuse me. Make sure you summon the tree. It was a bit too early, that's okay. Let's go ahead with our ults. Now you can see the reason why we need all the mana on this hero. I don't think it reaches there. Oh, it actually does. The reason we don't kill the creep here, like here, is because we want the experience to reach all our heroes, the hero towers and our own hero. That's the reason why I don't do it right away. All right, we need a little bit more. Now on this wave we wanna have the on this particular wave we wanna get this this hero to actually split. We're gonna use all these spells. Okay, there we go. Oh, that's the first time it happened. That's okay. It gives it. You wanna give it to this one. And we got enough money for the executioner. Alright, now we start building death towers. So we're gonna build the death towers right here. On this location. This will be all filled with death towers. Because the auras will affect them. So we wanna build only in here. So that all the towers will have the auras benefits their attacks. Ah, fuck. Oh well. This one is in the way.
Job done.
I'm just gonna check my sound. Nope, it's fine. You can notice that all the towers are like exactly placed strategically. They're not like randomly placed. That's close enough. These are actually magic immune, the golems. You cannot use the spells on them, I'm afraid. Immune to magic. The stun doesn't work either. That's okay though. Gold. Alright, we can build more death towers. So the reason we build death towers is, I'm actually gonna just read it to you, so it will be very obvious. Excellent at dealing massive damage to single targets. Excellent at dealing massive damage to a group of units. Consider the difference. This one is much more beneficial. So we're gonna have 5 towers here, and then we're gonna build all the other towers here. So all the death towers will be affected by the auras. Alright, summon the animals, I guess. The stun is maxed. This one is maxed as well. The finger is maxed as well. Make sure you create towers during the wave as well.
Job done. Job done.
After we finish building all the death towers, then we're gonna start upgrading them. So this whole process will take all the way to actually the last wave, which is 50. So it's a very long process. Alright, all the towers on the right side are finished. We're gonna start building it on the left side now. You can also notice the monsters now give more gold when they die. This will keep increasing as the waves progress. I can actually squeeze one here.
Job done.
We're gonna use the ults now. Just for the fun of it. Just for the heck of it. Alright, summon the animals. And here we go. Use the stun as well. Absolute massacre. I love it. Alright, we got a shit ton of gold.
Job done. Job done. Job done. Job done.
We need 2 more waves, 2 more lines, and 1 more here. So 9 more. Can go tap this guy.
Job done. Job done. Job done.
Another thing I forgot to mention is use the ult of these scenarios to clear out these trees and these, and then you can clear out any. I prefer clean out these trees. Okay, more int. Can't really grab this one though. So I'll take with the hero. Make more of these. I use the shift key to build multiple ones. Multiple towers in one go.
Job's done. Job's done. Job's done. Job's done.
Alright. And we're done with this executioner as well. We won't build any more death towers. We're just gonna upgrade now. So same way. We're gonna start upgrading these ones all the way to those. You can upgrade each tower once. I mean twice, individually. Alright, these are pretty annoying, guys. This is the reason they're annoying. They just don't die. So this is the furthest the creeps have been possibly in the entire game. Alright, another int item. We can actually sell these two, because there are more items coming. Alright, we can also start upgrading now. These are also magic minion.
Upgrade complete.
As much as the item looks pretty, you still want to sell it, unless it's int.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
We're gonna use the ults on the next wave. Alright, another int item. Don't forget to upgrade. So all our right towers are level 2 now. So we're gonna upgrade these now. Another useful thing is the one creep that gets left behind when it starts being hit by the poison tower here is it gives you more time to, you know, do stuff, upgrade towers, get more mana regen, you know, gives you time to think.
Upgrade complete.
Alright. We're gonna use ults on this level, and I'm gonna say the next wave which one. Alright, here we go. Forgot to stun, that's alright. So make sure you use the spells. That's pretty much key point. Alright. We have so many of these. We have like 6 of them. And just die. Right, let's upgrade.
Upgrade complete. Upgrade complete.
So we're gonna use the ults on this wave. This wave. And on the level 50. So the cooldown of the Reign of Chaos actually lasts, you need one level off, so you can only use the ults every second level. We got 6 more left to upgrade. And we have how many here? 5 and 4, 9, 10, 11. 11 here on the right side and 12, 13. 14 on the left side, that means 25 in total. So we got, in total we have 25 death towers. So we're gonna use the ults on this wave as well.
Upgrade complete.
Almost out of wood. This is the strongest summoned unit you can get. 220 damage, it's pretty high. Alright, here we go. Go. Might as well summon this one. Since this is an in tower, it doesn't really have many problems. Even though the hawk is that's okay. No, we got a gold here. Alright. There we go. All our towers are now level 2. So after we finish the level 3 towers, then it will be about level 49 or 50, I'm not even sure. Then we're gonna build the third wave of poison towers. Right here, this whole area, all the way to here. For now we want all the money we can get, so we can upgrade these ones first. Alright, these ones are a bit messed up. So once you kill the phoenix, it turns into an egg. If you don't kill an egg within the designated time, it will respawn into another phoenix. So it keeps respawning basically. So you gotta get rid of the phoenix as soon as possible. The phoenix egg. So use everything on the egg. Focus all the towers. There we go. It's quite more than enough time. I think these are magic men as well, I'm not too sure. These are shit. You don't need these dragons. They're both bad. Another useless item.
Upgrade
Not that we really need it. Not that we really need int items anymore, so it's fine.
upgrade complete.
I believe we are using ultimate. Yep, we are using ultimate here as well. Ah, forgot to. Yeah, you need to finger him before he splits, so all the illusions have the less HP. That's alright though. Doesn't really matter. Alright. Alright, here we go. Alright. Oops. Oh well. Yeah, we can sell the circlet. We don't need it anymore. So the right side is all upgraded. We can start upgrading the left side as well.
Upgrade complete.
6 runes.
Upgrade complete.
There we go. So juicy. I love it. We got 6 more left to upgrade. So just after this wave, they'll all be upgraded. Well, 14 is actually the max level. Don't know why. Don't know why it's not 3 more levels. So that would be level 17. Not sure. You actually still don't want to use the mana for the fire elemental. Although you can use it on the last level. Oh yeah, by the way, these are ethereal. They have ethereal. Okay, I'll show it to you. So they turn in ethereal every designated time. So once they do use the spells on them, these two, the finger and the chain lightning. The fan of knives actually is not magical damage. It's physical damage, I think. It doesn't work on magic immune, but it will work on not magic immune. Alright. So we have all the towers upgrade, and now we built. Well, we can't really build that many. That's okay.
Upgrade complete.
More gold
There we
required.
go. There we go.
Job
2 more.
done. Job done.
On the previous game that I tested, I actually had less int items, so I could have built more of those, and I got different items. The one that um, gave you more gold. All right, here we go, guys. Level 50. Use everything you got. Right. Ult. Make sure you keep using the spells, that's the most important part. Might as well use this one. Alright. And we got our final boss ready to go. I can actually ult again. Might as well use all the manas. No, not much point left. There we go. Oh, it's actually magic immune. And there we go. That's how we do it. Thank you for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, give it a try yourself. Thank you, and good luck.